Hey guys, it's Nessie here. Hope you guys are having a good day, a good week, all that good stuff. Today I am coming to you with the Jaclyn Hill's Ride or Die tag. And in this tag, this is the products that are your go-tos, that if nothing else works for you with your makeup, as much as we love to change up makeup, especially here on YouTube, and try new things, it's always new products. What are the things that you go to because you know at the end of the day, if all else fails, that this is it? Okay, and I know I'm not loyal, so this was kind of when it comes to makeup, that this was hard. So I've got the questions here on my handy dandy phone, and I'll go through it. And I think she kind of arranged it in the order of how you put them on your face. So we'll get to that. I'm gonna set this phone down and I'll reach for the first product. The first product is Ride or Die Primer, and that would be this for me. It is the Makeup Forever Step 1, the mattifying version, because I am combination oily. Although this does not leave your skin feeling so matte, which, I mean, I like the Becca. I actually wore a little bit of the Becca today, just in here because I was really oily, y'all. So I really had to use that, but for the rest of my face where I didn't need it as much, I use this. Or I do a combination of it with the orange corrector of the primers. So yeah. Alright, and foundation. This was hard. There are so many that I love. I was going to do the Lancome Tinted Tall Stick, because that's what I've been using a lot lately, between that and the Nars Velvet Matte Sheerglow. But if I was going to keep it all the way 100, what I use is my go-to really is this Marc Jacobs foundation. And as you can see, I don't have a bunch. What I'm going to do before I buy another one is actually try to wait for the VIB sale so I can get this on sale. Yeah, the Genius Gel in Cocoa Medium, and it fits my skin all year round. It's great, although yeah, in summer it can look a little light, but if you blend it well enough and you know put on your products, you're good. If we're gonna keep it 100, but yeah, that's that. I didn't like the other one, the one that's in that dropper. I know a lot of people go crazy for that. I didn't like that version. This is my jam, all day, every day. All right, concealer. No surprise, it's a basic one. It's actually two, because if we're going to use, I picked two, although we are supposed to only pick one, because if I'm gonna be honest, the LA Girl Pro Girl, I use it for convenience, but I have also used this as a full face foundation. So yeah, that's, and you know I've come with, it has a brush tip. So yeah, it's between this and the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer. Although this one seems a little orange, I actually mixed the NC50 and the NW45. So that's what I use. Alright, for face powder. I actually need to, I try to think about that. The face powder, the one that's not the same thing as, or does it mean setting powder? Whatever. I'll tell you what I use for face powder. It is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, because I don't really use powder foundation too much. So yeah, that's it. It lives up to all of the hype. I love it. It does not make you look like a ghost, which I know my original OG, it was the Makeup Forever HD powder, but it did actually leave a kind of light cast on there. I didn't really have that problem, but I've seen it with other people, so I could see why people don't like it. I tried the Nars, that kind of the one that has the little crystals in it. It's fine. I still got it, but I like this the most. This is my second jar. Yeah, because I don't use a ton. So yeah, okay, under eye setting powder. And I set it down. But y'all gonna talk about me. But it's in this bag. But the top of my jar cracked, but it is the Sacha Buttercup powder. And pull it back, and I'm not gonna open it because, like I said, it's cracked on the side, as you can see, so I keep it in a Ziploc bag. So yeah, there's that. And sometimes if I'm feeling a little adventurous, I want to mix it with the Ben Nye Topaz. I have never tried the banana powder. The banana powder seemed like it would be too light on my skin tone, so I don't know. But you know, if you want to send your girl some banana powder, I'll try it. But whatever. You see, I got a bunch of this. It does not take a lot to use because, like on my face, I'm not big on the really bright highlight that really doesn't match. That's not really my jam. So yeah, there's that. All right. And for blush, now with blush, I really do use two products that are my go-to all the time. It is this So Tiny Lip and Cheek number 22 in orange, and it's a cream. So let me I'll swatch it. And this shit, ooh, it's been, oh, it's a little runny right now. It done separated. I need to shake it, but hopefully you can see this. I'll try to pull it back if that's too much. So what I do is that I take this, which is really a light kind of orange, on my cheeks, because orange is super complimentary to my skin tone. So I use that, and it can be a little light, a little too pink. It is nice, so you can stop there. But if you want to hit them with a 1-2 punch, what you need to do is bring out this Nars Taj Mahal, and that is bomb.com. I don't have it on today, even though I'm talking about it. And I have that new face. It's one of those skin finishes from MAC. The one that was in the Star Trek collection. I used that as a blush today. So that's what I have on. I want to try it because it was new. Alright. So the next one is a bronzer. And the thing I use for bronzing, I usually use a contour stick and just let that be it and set it. But if I really do feel like bronzing, I use this from Fashion Fair in Earth. And that's how it looks. And it's got kind of little shimmeries in it. You can kind of see it in here, kind of gold, but it's not really like, that's a dark one. But you blend that in, it's money. But you know, I don't really use this, you don't go hard on it like some people do, but you shouldn't really be going hard on bronzer in the first place because you will look crazy. But that is a story for another day. So yeah, this is what I prefer. And I also like the bronzer from the Queen collection, but mostly I reach for this. We sleep on Fashion Fair sometimes, so yeah, I really like this. And the color of this is Earth. And I actually don't know if this is limited edition or like a collection. This might have been because it has shimmers in it, but they had the prettiest highlight. But you know what, I'm getting off this. Alright, speaking of highlight, what I tend to go to, which is limited edition, I don't really want to promote it too hard because it's limited edition. It is the Old Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish from MAC. Looks like this. Beautiful metallic blue packaging. This alone, I wish they would pack more things in this. This is bomb.com. And it is just, it's gold and it's perfect. I know this, it was compared to Whisper of Guilt, which was also a limited edition, and they have that one that's kind of gilded. They have another one that is there all the time that a lot of people like, but it has too much glitter in it for me. And this one is just shimmery, and it's gotten to the place where you can see, woo, and you see, that's why I am nowhere near pan, and this was like the hardest category for me because I have low-key or high-key become a junkie for highlights. Y'all, this was so hard to pick on this one. But moving on, if I gotta do a second one, it would probably be the Becca Topaz and also the Opal, and those are permanent things you can find. The Topaz is a gold, kind of bronzy, looks very nice on brown skin. The Opal, which a lot of people sleep on because it is light, but it's not as light as Moonstone or Pearl, which I've worn Pearl before. Pearl might actually be in my tear ducts. I like it for that. The Pearl is straight up white, but the Opal is almost like a champagne. I think it's a little darker than Champagne Pop. But it's champagne, but it gives you kind of a silvery glow. It's really cute when you have on like silver jewelry or something white or something like that, and you don't want to look so kind of golden all the time, and you just blend it in real good. Like, I don't know, a lot of people talking about their highlighter is too light, but I'm like, if you blend, you can make it work for you. But you know, different strokes for different folks. Okay, mascara, which I am totally out of. It is the Too Face Better Than Sex. That's the one that I love. I'm in the process of testing mascaras because I'm not just big on mascara. So maybe I'll replace that category with an eyeliner. And my go-to eyeliner that I really like is the Trooper from Kat Von D. And this is just a sample size. Although, no, I bought a box and it was a couple of these like that because I didn't want the long one because I was traveling, and so I kept it that way until I have like 3 in this size. I am yet to buy a full size one, so there's that. It's not but I love it. So yeah. So yeah, that is the replacement for the mascara of the tag. I'm just trying things. I know that Jaclyn picked L'Oreal Voluminous Lash, that one in that kind of gray container, so maybe I'll try that. I know Ulta's having a buy one get one sale, so maybe I'll try that. But like I said, I'm in the process of trying. And this is also not on here about the brow products. There's so many. I've tried so many, and my one that I go to is the ColourPop Black and Brown is the color. It just looks like this. You're not gonna read the writing because it's in silver. It's not gonna show up, but it has a spoolie, and then it has the color, and it's nice and thin. So I take that, I shape my brows, and then to set them, I saw someone else do this, which I can't recall her name, or I might have got it off of Makeup for Melanin Girls. One of the girls that was on their Snapchat. You should follow them. I'll put in the link on their Snapchat, because you can also follow me on Snapchat at Nessie Likes. Same thing across everything. But what she did is that she took the Dip Brow Pomade to set it. So, like from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the thing with this is that I have not made a dent in it. I've had this for over a year because you really don't use that much. And I see where you can rejuvenate it with either some of those mixing drops from MAC or Inglot, and several other people make them just to keep them kind of, you don't want this to be juicy because it is supposed to be a pomade, and you don't want it to lose its property to set, so you just use a couple of drops. So that's the really good. So I set it with that to give a more natural brow, especially on the ends, because you just do a little bit up here to kind of fill them in. But you know, I feel like the ends of my brows are non-existent, but we'll talk about that another day. And my color that I get in this is chocolate. Ebony is way too dark. My eyebrow and my hair is brown. It's dark brown, but brown. So yeah, there's that. Moving on, Miss Chatty Cathy here is lipstick. And my go-to lipstick, which this is my third tube since I've discovered it, is MAC's Hug Me, and that is just a pinky brown, and it's a luster. So it's just that's my favorite to wear just every day. So even though it's a luster, it's hard for it to really be used up. So between yeah, my favorite lipsticks are really nudes, or the things I'm really actually going to wear from day to day, you know, to the office, whatever you're gonna do. It's always a nude lipstick, and this is permanent, so they've had this for years. I also like Velvet Teddy, and I like Jubilee from them, and Touch. Touch is really nice too. Touch is more brown, so that's a little dark, but I like my nudes to be a little pink. So yeah, that's really nice. All right, liquid lip. Now this was a hard one, but at the end of the day, I went with another Kat Von D product. This is it in Vampira. In my liquid lipsticks, I love dark colors. I'm so glad it is fall. Why is fall the 1st of September now? When did that happen? So it is technically fall. But yes, that's what I'm wearing on my lips, and it looks so much darker. I think I want to try the even darker one when I get a chance of exorcism. Oh, that looks like money. Now I know a lot of people say that they like Lolita. I like Lolita too. It's the OG, but for my liquid lips, the Lolita, the OG formula, it's really nice. Looks good on everybody. But for the liquid lips, I love a dark color, even though my other favorite one from LA Splash is Ghoulish, which is kind of a pinky gray, which I did not think I would like, but I love it. It's like your lips but dead, but if you're trying to go that way. And that looks especially good coming that Halloween is soon up on us. If you want to keep it kind of ghoulish in the office, but it's not so distracting that someone will ask you to take it off. Like, I feel like this is a lot, and this looks brighter than it normally is, but this is it's nice, kind of dark. Is it like a brick red, what y'all saying? Or maybe a brick red. So it's between this and actually ColourPop's Limbo, which is a brown with a reddish undertone. I like that. So yeah, those are my favorite liquid lipsticks. Okay, and lip gloss. I was not really a glossy girl until this year. But the one I have been using the mess out of, and going back to those things that you use every day to pop on your lips because it is just convenient. This is what's in my bag. It is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills lip gloss in Sepia. I have already taken the thing off that, you know, kind of pulls the extra off because I am scraping. So I'm actually waiting on this. I got this on sale and I bought it on a whim. I just thought that it would look really good. It's between this, Tara, and Fudge, and so I got a couple from her. I really wish that I would have just bought a few of these. Love them. They look great. Yeah, so, and I'm sure there's cheaper version, but like I said, I got this on sale for like $6, and these normally run for like $15. So yeah, love this. Let's see, lashes. I don't really wear lashes because I wear glasses. I know they make some, and I try to get some that are a little shorter, but it is so annoying when you have on the lashes and you have your glasses on and it just bumps into them every time you blink, and that's just too much from day to day. And I don't wear contacts at all, so lashes are really a no-go for me. But we'll just, you know, say we'll replace that with the eyeliner, or instead of lashes, and since we're still on eyes, I will replace that with a shadow stick or another eyeliner. It is this 12-hour made to last eyeshadow pencil from Jordana and Endless Emerald, and it does not settle in your creases or anything like that, and this color is really beautiful, and it also makes a nice base. But if you want to be really lazy kind of with your eyeshadow, that I am, because I really hadn't gotten into eyeshadows until like maybe this year or last year. But yeah, that's it, and that's just so pretty, and it's metallic without being glittery. So I like this, and I have another one that is a bronzy color, which I have on today, if you can see. So yeah, I use that today, trying to rush out to get to church, so it was being a little lazy. So yeah, there's that eyeshadow palette. Now, this one was hard because, like I said, I wasn't really too big on eyeshadow girl. And even when I really wear eyeshadows, I go more towards neutrals. I wanted to give it to Juvia's Place, the first Nubian, because that is one of the ones that I reach for all the time. But if I'm honest, I really just use this is my palette that does not have individual shadows in it that I use all the time. And I really just use Cocoa Bear for my transition color from Makeup Geek. That's what I normally use, and you know, that's what I mainly use. But if I had to pick a palette, oh, I did not know this. Okay, we'll have to reset. That's something else for another day. Sorry. I have my the Tartlette in Bloom palette. I like this better than the original Tartlette because, like I even reviewed it in another video before, it has a good blend of mattes and a couple of shimmers in here, but they really look nice on everybody's skin. I don't use Charmer too much because that white is really white, but yeah, I use Rebel and Leader all the daggone time. So you could kind of just get away with just, to me, using that last row. This one down here, bam, you good. Especially on my skin tone. This is what I took when I traveled out of town. I liked it because it was this size, which that's another issue for about makeup palettes, about eyeshadow palettes. People want to make them huge. I wish they were smaller, although I do like the first Nubian from Juvia's Place that does have it's about this size too, so it's good for travel. Like I said, the only thing wrong with it is that it didn't have a mirror. So part of the reason I really want to grab this one is because it has a mirror. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, and for my colors, I do reach for the Nubian too. Those look great. They're metallic. They're beautiful. And you know, just random individual shades is usually what I use. The setting spray. This only came out this year, but it is bad. It is the Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray. There's that. You shake it up real good to break up that charcoal, and you just go to town. This is especially great for us oily gals. I was using Urban Decay's De-Slick. So there's that. I've tried the Scandinavia's version, which I'm almost out of, but I don't think I'm gonna be getting it again. So I like this, and to me, if that's too much, if you want something else, you can get the Supergroups version, but it has SPF in it, and you really have to be careful with this one, because like with the white charcoal, this one really can leave white spots on your face too because of that sunscreen. So there's that. And perfume, I'm not big on perfume. I'm real basic. I generally, when I'm walking out, I'm just taking, you know, like a little body splash from Bath and Body Works. But for something I keep reaching for and that I put down in my purse, like I said, I was not a big makeup girl, so I've just bought the small travel version of this, and this is the Stella McCartney's Stella perfume. And there it is with the sprayer. Still got quite a bit. It's nice though. It's lovely. It's floral, but it's not overpowering. So I really like it. So yeah, that's it. I'll put down all of, well, I don't know what other info y'all want. I'll just write it down what I picked for all of this. I know I was super chatty today, but it's a chatty tag. But anywho, if you want to keep up with me, please remember to subscribe and thumbs up this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Tell your mama, tell your friends, tell anybody, subscribe. Trying to get that up and building up. If you want to see more things from me, do you want to hear any other tags from me that you just want to know? or just say hey. You know, I don't get too many comments, and I would like to talk to y'all too. Since I'm here, you can follow me on Tumblr, you can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat under Nessie_like. And you can find me. You got any questions, any requests, whatever. I'll also be interested in seeing y'all's version of this tag. So I know, like, I'm just rambling now, as I often do towards the end of the videos. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed rest of the week. Hopefully y'all get off from Labor Day and enjoy this extra day with this 4-day weekend. I guess for a 3-day weekend, same difference really, if we're gonna keep it all the way 100. But y'all have a blessed day, and remember that Nessie loves you. Bye.